Hello everybody, welcome to Chalkology. My name is Holly and this is Aiden. We're here to talk to you about the difference in chalk paste and chalk ink this evening. So the first thing we're going to show you is the Chalkology board. With this, what you can see on here is down here I've already done the 2-layer process with the transfers. Over here we've done the first layer. Aiden's going to finish the second layer. So you can see it's just pink. He's going to add the brown details of the flowers and going to finish out the wording right here, which is the actual transfer. So with that being said, this is what the transfers look like. Can you tilt this up just a little bit? I'm going to put on the top layer of this transfer. We wanted to show you the difference in chalk paste and chalk ink. So I'm just lining this up with the flowers right now, and then he is going to take over. Okay, so his transfer is in place, it's smoothed out. What he's using is chalk paste. The difference in chalk paste is, you can go ahead. Chalk paste is not permanent, it's more for your canvases, your walls, if you want to put the designs on your walls at home. They can also be sealed though, so if you put it on something and you want it to be outside where the weather might hit it, you can seal it with a clear coat, and that will lock that in for good. So if you put it on your wall at home, scrape it across the canvas. Remember? If you put it on your wall at home, and it dries quick, so you do have to work quick. So what you're doing is you're just putting it on and you're smearing it across almost like you're in kindergarten finger painting. So you're just going to cover every single surface that's showing there. Okay? So I'm going to let him finish that while I finish telling you. Now, so that's what chalk paste does. This board, I've just been changing the design out every month with it. So it had a St. Patrick's Day theme on it, so I'm changing it out to a more springy theme since today is now spring, but you wouldn't know that considering the weather outside. With that being said, these boards are also Chalkology boards. So if you like the boards, they can also be purchased. They are magnetic and they are chalkboard, and they're very well built. So the next thing that we're going to use is chalk ink. And chalk ink, well, you got a few little spots right here. So you're covering all the spots. That's what he's working on. So once he finishes filling all the spots, then he's going to peel off the transfer. While he's covering those real quick, let me get back to the chalk ink. It's permanent. It's for fabric, shirts, towels, glassware, thermoses. They can all be heat set, and it's a permanent design from there. So that's good. Oops, you got just a little bit on here, which is okay because at the end we can wash that off. So he's going to go ahead and peel off. Go ahead. Good job. Now, this is easy to clean up. This is just going to go straight to the sink with water, and you dry it, wipe the back of the Clorox wipe, and it goes back in your book to be reused later. So that will go to the sink. Can you hold that up a little bit closer, Rick? Okay, so you can see all the details on there. Now the flowers are a lot more detailed. Once he finishes the wording, we'll bring it up just a little bit closer so you can definitely see all the details. That's how simple that was. Okay. All right, so now that we're back to the ink, I'm going to actually put this on a flowered towel. So I'm going to just put a plastic barrier in between here, and I'm just going to fold it up so that we don't have all this laying in the way. So I'm just folding up our surface, and I'm going to lay it flat. And the transfer that we're going to use says be your own kind of beautiful. Okay, so this is what the transfers look like. The same transfer is used for paste and ink, and it's the same process. The only thing with the ink is you do have to be careful because it's definitely permanent. So you take your transfer, and it's sticky. And I think I forgot to mention, after you clean, wash it off, dry it, take your Clorox wipe to it. It is reusable. So that you can use these things numerous times over and over until they lose their stickiness. Okay. So I'm going to take our ink. It does not dry as fast, so you don't have to work quite as fast, but you do have to be careful not to get it everywhere. There again, you're just going to cover all of your space that you are working in. I'm going to try to hold this up just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just covering all of the wording that is exposed, okay? So let me do this real quick, and then we'll peel it off and show you. Okay. We can get that when you get done. Okay, so we're just filling all these in. Aiden is finishing up over here. He's peeling off his finished product. Very good. And his transfer is going to go to the sink and get washed with water. He got a little bit on the outside there, so he's just washing that off, which is okay. No big deal. If you don't catch it when it's wet, it will come off when it's dry. It's not the end of the world. All right. So I've got every single empty surface covered on my side here. So I'm going to show you. Here's what it looks like. It's a hot mess. And I'm going to peel off our transfer. And ta-da! There's what our towel looks like. So now with this, all I have to do is wait for it to dry. Once it's completely dry, I'm going to just lay a thin piece of fabric between it, and I'm going to iron it for 4.5 to 5 minutes to heat set it. And then after that, it can be washed, and it's permanently set. Will you step around there and hold this up a little bit closer? I'm going to have Aiden step around here and show you just up closer real quick exactly how that looks. You can see all the beautiful details. And that was just putting on a transfer, one layer, giving you base color. The next layer giving you your brown designs on the top, and then the middle one was our wording. With that being said, that's all about Chalk Couture right now. We have some beautiful items, colors. The possibilities are endless. As you can see, we have back here a rooster that is done on canvas, and then back here we have an apron that we've done that has a truck on it. So the possibilities are endless, and we thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Can you hear that?